Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome GBTA President Christle Johnson.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to GBTA's 51st Annual Convention. We're excited that you are here, and we have a great afternoon lined up for you. Over the next several days, we'll continue to bring you industry leaders like the CEOs we just heard from on center stage, Oscar Munoz with United Airlines and Mark Hoplamazian with Hyatt Hotels. Or here, where shortly we'll hear from Hall of Fame broadcaster Bob Costas, to be followed by GBTA's Executive Director Scott Salambrino's one-on-one interview conversation with Boeing CEO Dennis Muhlenberg. But right now, I'd like to share some of the other things related to this year's convention. This past Saturday, we kicked off our inaugural Win It by GBTA Summit. You may recall last year that Win It's focus is to drive positive change for the career mobility of women in travel-related industries. So we thought it would be fitting to have a 21-year Air Force veteran, Colonel Nicole Malachowski, be this year's keynote speaker at the summit. Colonel Malachowski is a former fighter squadron commander and was a mission-ready pilot in 3 operational fighter squadrons. And she is the first woman to fly on the Air Force Thunderbirds. She spoke about how headwinds are the perfect metaphor for the change impacting organizations and individuals today. So I would highly encourage those of you who might have missed this year's event to make sure that you schedule time next year to attend. And yesterday, at the crack of dawn, 7 a.m., working in conjunction with American Airlines, GBTA teamed up with ECPAT USA for its 2nd annual 5K run or walk to raise awareness for human trafficking. Yes, and thank you for all those who came out. This year's 5K was attended by almost 400 people who ran, or mostly strolled, around the beautiful Chicago Burnham Harbor. I hope next year to see that number reach 1,000. Along with individuals, there were several companies who brought their teams out, and the Texas GBTA chapter also had a large contingency. So, unfortunately, according to ECPAT, 1.2 million children are trafficked every year. And unfortunately, the traffickers are using our industry, our airports, our hotels, and our ground transportation. So last year, I shared with you 3 quick stories about individuals who I know personally have been affected by human trafficking. Happy to speak to you about that offline if you'd like to hear those stories. But what you need to know is that it happens all around us, not just in our industry, but also in our neighborhoods. So it's very important that we continue to work together to raise awareness to help stop trafficking. And if you see something, say something. So now to switch gears momentarily, as some of you may know, this convention wraps up my term serving as your president. So I wanted to take a moment to say thank you. It truly has been an honor and a privilege to serve you. Being president is like a full-time job, and it's been my pleasure to be your voice and to work hard behind the scenes, constantly striving to make things better for you, the member. So I've met a lot of individuals along the way, and I've had some amazing mentors. Donna Kelleher, Dorothy Dowling, Mick Lee, and Kevin Iwamoto, to name a few. And as I move into the chairman role, please know that I will continue to serve you and keep your best interests at heart. So, thank you. As president, I understand the countless hours that it takes from our volunteers to make our association great. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize the contributions of a truly exceptional member of our association. Every year, GBTA presents a Direct Member of the Year award to one of our buyer members. This award recognizes an individual whose unwavering dedication and effort has made a significant impact on the industry and the association as a whole. This year, it's no surprise that our award goes to a person who has long been a strong advocate for the business travel industry and for GBTA. This individual is a powerhouse and highly educated, earning their MBA in various industry designations. They are an integral part of GBTA on both a global and a local level, serving on numerous committees as a member and then chairing them. They have written white papers, they've created toolkits, they've been a speaker on numerous webinars. They are presenting at not one, not two, but 3 different education sessions here this year. And they also work and serve on numerous industry advisory boards. They're responsible for their corporate card and MIS programs and any other challenges that they're presented with. So it is my pleasure to present this year's Direct Member of the Year Award to Trish Earls, Senior Global Manager with Halliburton. Come on up, Trish. Thank you. Am I on? Okay, good. What you don't know about Trish is she's very humble, she's a very behind-the-scenes person, and she doesn't always like to be in the limelight. So, sorry to embarrass you. Here's your award, congratulations, and the photographer would like to take your picture. Thank you once again. Thank you for everything. Everyone welcome.